Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back in a new video. SHTF Grooming. Uh, this is going to be kind of a gear review, but I want to point out there's a new grooming habit that I've gotten into. First, I want to before I show you guys, I want to give a shout out to to Ving Rhames for being a guy I know that does this, and also using pretty cool shotguns in a lot of his movies like Dawn of the Dead and Rosewood. And I also want to give a shout out to David Carroll, who kind of pushed me in this direction, and also I'm going to give you also give a shout out to Jason Statham. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, as Big Brody would say, I got a bald head. Look at that. Yep, for about a month I've been shaving my head. Normally I've always used, I got some wall clippers that I bought maybe about 2 years ago that I've always been using, and I've always given myself a buzz. But I always talked about, I want to shave, but the first time I ever shaved my head, I used a safety razor. And it was for sensitive skin, and I had bumps all on the side of my head, and I said I can't do it. I can't go. I don't want to ever go through that again. But I've consistently buzzed my head like every I think I do it every 3 or 4 weeks. For one, I like wearing hats, and having hair on my head interferes with that. So I always tell people, I can't wait to go bald. That way it'd be less time for me to be less time that I spend buzzing my head. And then I notice a lot of people, I notice a couple people that I work with, some friends of mine, they shave their heads, and I kept thinking about it. I said, I'm thinking about it. I said, you know what? I might as well go ahead and let me just get this over with. So I went to Walgreens, and I started looking for different shavers, different blades, and I decided to go with, you can see that, Vanderhagen stainless steel shaving kit. I started using this. I paid I think around 14 and change for this. It was it was a reduced price. And the way this works is you unscrew the bottom. I'm gonna shake some of the water off because I just I shaved my head. See, it's made in Germany. Stainless ice tempered. So I can hold this for you guys to see that. And you just insert it, drop it in, and you tighten it up, and now you have a shaving razor. The shaving cream I decided to use was this. I've been using this Head Slick, and it works very well. It just says it's methylated shaving cream, paraben free. I haven't looked that up to see what that meant, but yeah, just lather it up, rub it, because I had my head buzz a while back before I did this. Now the first time I used this razor, it's like a murder scene. The back of my head was always the worst. It was like there was blood. It took a while for me to get the hang of it. Second time I did it, I still had a few cuts, but I was getting a little bit better. Third time, no cuts. I was actually impressed. Fourth time, I had one little cut. I said, I'm getting used to this. And so, I do this after every shower. And I was gotten used to, shaving. It took me, I think, about maybe 45 minutes to do it the first time with the Vanderhagen shaving razor. And now it takes me maybe about 20 minutes. I can now shave the back of my head without using a mirror. So I'll check the back, and I say, okay, I got a few spots here. Now I'll touch up. But yeah, I love this. I also want to put this out there. Denai Guerrera, who plays Michonne in The Walking Dead, when I first saw her, she had it wasn't bald, I believe, but her hair was very low. I gotta say, she looked good. That's a very pretty lady. She has since grown her hair out a little bit more, but she still looks very pretty, especially when it has that smile. Because when you see her on the show, she always had that kind of that scowl. But yeah, after seeing pictures of what she looked like, you know, or virtual with nearly a bald head, she looked very pretty. You know, that's just my particular taste. Now, relating this to SHTF, the reason why I've always buzzed my head was because I'm always concerned that, oh man, if you know, because the power outage has always been a concern of mine. I always say, you know, well, if the power went out, would I be able to, you know, what grooming techniques would I have to adjust? And you know, I also since, you know, been using these to, you know, comb my facial hair, you know, trim my mustache and my beard. And I've always wondered, you know, is there a way I can groom myself, especially my head, if power was out? And I said the only way I could think of doing that would be if I start shaving my head. And this is during the time I was, you know, still kind of, you know, on the fence. You know, I did it before. I didn't want to have to go through that experience again with the bumps, but I figured out, you know, I'll just go ahead and do it. And I know there's no turning back. I love this. I love having a shaved head, man. It feels great. You know, it's the less hair I have in my head, you know, times between shavings, you know, I can shave a lot faster with less hair on my head, and you know, if hats fit pretty well, my head stays pretty cool. So that's what I'm wearing. You know, wearing a coonskin hat. You know, having hair on my head enough is you know, it's a bit warm for me. And if I put that hat on, it's even warmer. So having a bald head, you know, kind of cuts back on some of the heat. And I think it just looks pretty cool. You know, I think certain guys they can pull off the shaved head look pretty well. I had a buddy of mine back in school. He you know, he's of Swedish descent, so he was very pale. I remember the first time I saw he shaved his head. I said, dude, I said, yeah, you like straight up skinhead. But he smiles. Like he's a very cheerful guy. So he started wearing like a Irish cabbie hat, and it looked pretty good on his head. You know, I remember just cracking up. I was like, man, you're gonna be turning heads with that look. But I've gotten used to this. I enjoy it. My grandmother doesn't really like it because she says, you know, she loved me having the hair on my head, and she said, "You're just like your father." Because my father, he shaved his head. And your father had a nice hair on his head. So, well, I guess apple don't fall too far from the tree, huh? And so, yeah. So, what do you guys think? Do you like the bald look? Want to give a shout out to any other celebrities, or any, you know, maybe like James Carville? I know he shaves his head. What else I can think of? Sinead O'Connor. You know, her head shaved. I think she buzzes. I don't think she shaves it completely. I think she buzzes her head. I remember Charlize Theron looked pretty good in Fury Road with the way her head buzzed. Like I said, my particular taste. And that's how, you know, all women look good bald, but there's some out there who can pull the look off pretty well. As I mentioned before, you know, Charlize Theron, Denai Guerrera, and you know, what have you. But please tell me what you think. What do you think about grooming techniques? Do you have like a backup plan for those of you who, you know, do you just use, you know, scissors and a comb, or for those of you know, who like to have also Doug Base? I know Doug Base shaves his head. Unless if you got any techniques that he can share, you know, hope you're doing well, man. Hope you see this video and get used to the new look. Man, this is something else. As Big Brody would say again, I got a bald head. But yeah, that's my video. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But SHTF and Grooming Techniques. I'm Edward Jones, and thanks for watching.